Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here then welcome, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Also joining us today we have the Pumpkin King on my t-shirt. I'm not in my normal pink because this is going to be a autumn Halloween themed DIY video. We've also got this lovely spot that decided to appear this morning, so he's going to be there for the duration. In today's video we are going to be making some DIY pumpkins, and these are going to be made from things that you're going to have around your house, so it's going to be super easy to make and it's not going to cost you loads like the ones that you can buy in stores, and you're going to end up with some lovely looking decorations like these here that are really quick and easy to make. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink and let's get on with today's video. Okay, so for today's craft, you're only going to need a few supplies. So the first one, which I know you all have because we're not in the pandemic anymore and it's easily accessible, is some toilet roll. I have two different sizes here because I'm going to be making different sized pumpkins. So definitely get yourself some of that. You're going to want some nice sharp scissors. So my kitchen scissors are rubbish. I will try and use them, but if not, I do have these. Your best bet will be to get some fabric scissors, but if you've not got those, normal scissors will do the job. And then I've got some ribbon. So if you've watched my Hobbycraft haul, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I'll leave it in the description box down below so you can go watch that. But I picked these up in that. These were from Hobbycraft. I think they were like £3.20. I did get 3 colours, but they were on 3 for 2, so I actually got one free. And these are just going to make some lovely little ties around the top of the pumpkin. So I've got some of that. Any ribbon will do. If you don't have ribbon, you don't necessarily need it. My small pumpkin doesn't have any on, so that's fine. But it is really easy to get if you did just want to add a little bit on. You're going to want as well some cinnamon sticks. So I've just dotted these, I'll show you, in the tops of my pumpkins like so, and it makes really nice little pumpkin stalks. If you didn't have, or you didn't want to get any cinnamon sticks, you could just use some like normal twigs from the garden. If you get ones that you think could look quite nice, that could be a good substitute. But these help like make your house smell nice because they do actually smell really nice and festive. And to be honest, they're not that expensive. I picked these up from Amazon. These were in my Amazon and Hobbycraft haul as well. I can't remember how much I paid for them, but they weren't really that expensive, and I got like a 20 pack. So get yourself some of those. And then you're going to want some fabric of some sort, so it can be fabric, tissue paper. I'm going to try and show you a range of materials. So I made this one with some lovely rustic tissue paper. I made this one out of a cardigan, but also if you've got some leftover fluffy socks, that would be a really good one to make this with. So this is the cardigan that I will be using. So this is something that I don't wear anymore. It was passed down to me from my mum, so it's had a very long life, and it had a bit of dirt on it and stuff, so I couldn't really sell it on Vinted, and so I thought that was going to be perfect to make some little crafts with for autumn and Christmas, because it's that lovely little Scandi effect, and it saves you knitting it yourself then, it's already done. So I'm going to be using this, but you can literally use whatever you've got around the house. So I also got these burlap sacks. So I got this lighter colour from Amazon. I think this was like £3.99 for 1 metre. And this darker colour from Amazon. Yeah, no, that was from Hobbycraft. That was £8, so that was a bit more expensive, but they are also going to look really nice. You can start seeing like the colour scheme that I'm going for my autumn decorations. So you can pick that up really cheap. That's going to make some really nice Scandi type decorations, but you can use whatever material you've got lying around, whatever colours you want. This is just what I'm doing to show you. Okay, so it's quite easy to make actually. I say that and now it's probably going to take me flipping ages. But also, if you did want to just head outside before we start, if you've got any, so I've got this like fluffy material here. So fun fact, this is actually from Woody's dog bed because he decided to rip a hole in it and start shredding the inside out. And it's been sewn up once or twice before. It's a bit past saving. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take out all the material from it, like the stuffing, now I can use it in my crafts. So this one is actually just made from this. But if you don't have any of that lying around, or you don't have a dog that's decided to destroy his bed, you can just use like your little cotton buds, you know, that you get from like Boots or Superdrug, and you can pick those up relatively cheap, and you can stuff those in to make really little diddy pumpkins like this one. So I'm going to start getting into it now. I'm going to try and show you the process of how I do it, and hopefully it'll turn out the way I want. So because I've already made one from this cardigan fabric, I will use the burlap sack actually. So let's see what we can do. Right, so I think I might go for this darker colour. Just trying to plan like in my mind how it's gonna look. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the darker colour. I think it goes better with the two pumpkins that I've already made. Also, how gorgeous is this pink pumpkin? And it is the most, if I can get the lid off, oh my god. Oh, it is the most lovely smelling candle as well. I nearly whacked myself on the nose then, but that was from TK Maxx at the weekend. It's a Martha Stewart one, and they had so many in like this, and I was so good because they had a bigger, flatter one as well that was also a pumpkin, and that was £25, and I said to myself I'd only buy one thing, so I got this one. But they also had like white ones as well, and they've got this lovely like pearlised look to them. So if you're in TK Maxx or HomeSense, I'd definitely pick one of those up because I just think it looks so cute there. And then once the candle's melted, you can either refill it if you're into making candles, or you can wash it out and use it as storage. You can put your Halloween sweets in it, you can just use it as a lovely piece of decoration. So definitely love that. Got a bit sidetracked then. I love going to TK Maxx, but we're here to make cheap pumpkins and not buy them. So, oh wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Okay, so as you can see, I have quite a big piece of fabric here. So, this is where you need to try and measure it. So if I look a bit dazed and confused, it's because I'm literally making this with you guys. So hopefully, if you see anything that goes wrong for me, you'll know, and then you guys can make it better. So what I'm starting to do is just roll my fabric up here so I can get like a sense of how the pumpkin might look. And I quite like how it gets these ridges in it because normal pumpkins have those lines in. So we start doing that. I might edit some of this bit out, but I'd say you want like an even square round your material, and if you know that the shortest end can fold in to the middle of the tissue roll, toilet roll, that's what you want. You want to be able to have a good amount sticking in there because that needs to stay in there. So I'm going to cut probably around about 20 centimetres at each side of my toilet roll and hope for the best. So if this doesn't work, I can use this fabric for something else. It's not the end of the world. Or if it is too small, that's when these smaller toilet rolls are going to come in, aren't they? Oh god, that's not a very straight line, is it, Rebecca? Okay, so got my toilet roll, got my square of burlap or hessian, and it's got bits everywhere. And then What I might do is, because if we just start folding it, I'm going to see how it goes. It might go a bit flat by the toilet roll, so I might actually add some of this stuffing around the sides. So this is where if you've got like some of your cotton wool, you can start adding that, but it's just going to fill it out to give it a bit more of a pumpkin type shape. Now this isn't necessary, but it's just going to help with the look that I'm personally wanting to achieve. I'm going to just stick that around there like so, and then I'm just going to start literally do it like this so you can see, just folding the bits in. Try and get that a bit tighter, and hopefully this is starting to take the shape of a pumpkin, because I can't actually see because it's looking at the camera. It is! I don't know why I sounded so surprised then. Of course it is. I've done this a million times before. That's why I'm showing you guys how easy it is. Now it doesn't matter if you're going to have some bits sticking out at the top, because pumpkins generally have the little stalks sticking out, don't they? So, do you know what? That's not bad, is it? That is a good pumpkin shape. I do like that. So now that I know that that's like there, I can actually shove this in a bit further. And the aim of this is, hopefully you won't need a glue gun, because my glue gun's out of commission at the moment. I've got the wrong size glue sticks to go in it, because mine takes quite big ones, because this was my granddad's glue gun, and everywhere now only seems to do the really little glue sticks to go in it, and I can't find big enough ones to actually fit in it, so I need to try and hunt those down. If anyone knows where I can get some big glue gun sticks, please let me know in the comments. So yeah, I'm gonna shove that in there, like so. I might just have to cut off some of this top fabric, but as you can tell, that is a great little pumpkin shape, that is. So now we're gonna get one of our little cinnamon sticks, and that will sit in the top. So I'm just gonna sort out this top bit and then I'll come back. Right, so I'm just trimming some of my back material, but I don't actually want it all off because I quite like this little effect here, because it kind of looks like, you know, the leaves that come up. So I've just trimmed a bit off at the back. Just trim off a few. Oh, you okay? Wouldn't be a video without Woody barking, would it? Do you know what? I really like how that's actually come out. Do you like it as well, Woody? I think you can hear like the tractors in the fields. And there you have it. I don't know why, again, I don't know why I sound so surprised. I knew it was going to turn out like this. So as you can tell, that's taken me not even 10 minutes, and we've got a lovely little rustic Scandi pumpkin. And you know, when you set all those up and once you've got your actual pumpkins, that is just going to look so nice when you're doing it all. So what I might do actually, excuse me, is just add a bit of this orange ribbon around it, because I think that's going to look so lovely. We just start adding a little bit of that around it. And there you've got it. Beautiful little pumpkin. Now I'm going to show you how this looks styled out with my other little pumpkins. So I'll edit that in now, but as you can see, this is really easy to make, and I really hope you enjoy doing it, because that is so quick. And you know, if you're having to buy something like that in Matalan, that'll cost you about £7. Probably not £10 because it's only a little one, but that's cost me, what, I've used a bit of the burlap sack, a toilet roll. It's probably not even cost me £1 to make this. And I just think that looks so lovely. And it's a great craft that you can do if you get like the girlfriends over and you're doing a Halloween or autumn crafting night. The kids can get involved in it. It is so easy to make. There's no glue, so you're not going to have any mess anywhere, apart from all these little strands of burlap if you use that. But that is so quick and simple to make, easy to do, and it's really effective. Right guys, I hope you like how I've styled out the DIY pumpkins. I think they look really nice. I really like that display there with the candle in and the wood and the creams. So hopefully you've enjoyed doing this. But if you've made it this far in the video, comment down below the pumpkin emoji and let me know how you've got on with today's craft. And I can't wait to do the next Halloween crafts with you in the next video. Bye guys!